everyone. Today we are in conversation with Mr. Vikas Verma, Advocate on Record, Supreme Court of India. He is a legal practitioner having 16 years of vast experience. He is co-chair founder of the All India Lawyer Forum, a member of ILI Institute, New Delhi, and a former Assistant Advocate General of Haryana. Thank you so much, sir, for being a part of our video and our blog. The first question that I have regarding misconduct is that professional misconduct and ethical rules, are these followed rigorously in the practice on a day-to-day?
I'm very happy to sitting with you, young legal minds. So it is a little bit hard to say that legal ethics and rules do not follow in the district courts, but in the Supreme Court and High Courts generally, the lawyers do follow all the ethics, because there are a lot of reasons that there are some duties towards the court, towards the client, towards yourself, so which is mentioned in the Advocate Act and Bar Council of rules. So generally, the Supreme Court describes some guidelines in the case of RD Saxena versus Union of India as well. Another case is the V Vinay Chandra case as well. So that the lawyer's duty towards the court is because the lawyer is the officer of the court, and to maintain the dignity of the profession and uphold the duties and maintain the rule of law. So basically we can say that in generally day-to-day life, young lawyers follow strictly the ethics, but in so many cases, if you see the lower courts, that they do not follow. But we should follow the rules and ethics in the day-to-day life.
So it is good to know that young lawyers are following ethics on a day-to-day basis, and you are saying that lower courts में कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा बहुत ignorance है, but otherwise High Court और Supreme Court में fully ये चीजें follow हो रही हैं. Are there any situations of misconduct which are overlooked by the Supreme Court?
Yes, it is a good question to ask, because it is a complete ban on the advertising and soliciting our legal work basically. That under section 49 and rules of Bar Council of India describe that you cannot your advertising of your work on your social media, on your newspaper. One case, PV Vignesh Chandra versus Bar Council of Madras. So the Honorable Supreme Court described that you cannot advertise your work with your client, with your public place, and even in this case, the petitioners took the plea that under Article 19, Clause 1, Clause G, that Constitution give the right to practice subject to the reasonable restrictions for the public interest. But मेरा कहना यहाँ पे ये इसलिए जरूरी है कि हम आज जो यंग लॉयर्स हैं वो सोशल मीडिया पे, यूट्यूब पे, लिंक्डइन पर अपने एडवर्टाइजमेंट करते हैं, तो उस टाइम पर हमें कुछ रीजनेबल जो रिस्ट्रिक्शंस हैं वो फॉलो करनी चाहिए. अभी रिसेंटली सुप्रीम कोर्ट जजमेंट आया था, तो उस पर कुछ यंग लॉयर्स का कुछ कमेंट आया था, जिसको सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने स्यू मोटो लेते हुए कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ कोर्ट भी माना था, बट उसको फिर उन्होंने वॉर्न करके एक छोटा सा एक पेनल्टी इम्पोज करके उसको उन लॉयर्स को इसलिए छोड़ दिया था क्योंकि वो यंग लॉयर्स थे. बट कई बार ये मिसकंडक्ट कब कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ कोर्ट में चला जाता है ये आपको पता नहीं चल पाता, तो इसलिए हम जो यंग लॉयर्स हैं उनको इस चीज का ध्यान रखना चाहिए.
लाइक यू सेड कि पता नहीं चलता कि कब आपका मिसकंडक्ट कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ कोर्ट में चेंज हो जाए, तो ऑन एन एवरेज हर दिन में ये कितना ऑफनली कोर्ट रूम्स में देखा जाता है कि मिसकंडक्ट हो रहा है?
अभी रिसेंटली चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया ने चेयरमैन बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया को डायरेक्शन भी दिया था, तो बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया ने इस पर रूल्स फ्रेम किए हैं और एक सर्कुलर भी अभी इशू किया है कि अगर आप कोई भी अपना लॉ फर्म से रिलेटेड या कोई भी लॉ वर्क या कोई भी कमेंट अगर आप करते हो, तो उसके लिए बहुत रीजनेबल आप कमेंट कर सकते हो, और कोई भी उसमें आप ऐसा कुछ भी शो नहीं करोगे जिससे कि कोई भी पब्लिकली हार्म हो या जुडिशरी को लेकर कोई हार्म हो उसमें आप. क्योंकि फॉर एग्जांपल मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूँ. अभी हम लास्ट टाइम यूके गए थे, लंदन में, और इवन यूएसए में भी हमने देखा पहले भी. वहां पर क्या है, एडवर्टाइजमेंट होती है लॉयर्स की, इफ यू नीड लॉयर यू कैन हायर. तो वहां पे क्या है, क्योंकि जो हमारे यंगस्टर्स जो LLM या LLB करके कंट्री से आते हैं वो कई बार यहाँ अनअवेयर होते हैं, उनको इतना यहाँ का पता नहीं होता कल्चर का. बट बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया टाइम टू टाइम इसको फॉलो भी कराता है, और इसको लेके भी कुछ लॉयर्स थे दिल्ली के उन्होंने YouTube पे कुछ केस से रिलेटेड, कुछ डिवोर्स केस से रिलेटेड कुछ ऐसा मटेरियल था जो कि बहुत ज्यादा पब्लिश हुआ और बहुत वायरल हुआ। तो उस पर सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने इश्यू मोटो लिया था, जिसमें बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया को गाइडलाइंस दी थी। तो बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया ने एक पूरा सर्कुलर अभी इशू किया है, अभी बिफोर आई थिंक 20 days before.
So, have you personally experienced or encountered any misconduct?
Yes, I remember one case when argued before the bench of Justice Bela Trivedi in Supreme Court. So what happened in this case, that one date has been wrongly mentioned on the charge sheet. Even is a clerical mistake. But my opposite lawyer took the plea that, my lord, this lawyer has filed the wrong document. So Justice Bela Trivedi disagreed to me that you have filed the wrong documents. So I politely said to sorry, ma'am, that this document has been filed by my clerk. So this is not the intentionally. And I say that I want to unconditional apology. So Lordship agreed with me and gave the relief to me, because the conduct of the lawyers play very crucial role in the advocacy. When we stuck in the advocacy with the heat words with our opposite lawyer or with the judges, so that we should learn that how to overcome this situation with the politeness, humbleness. So it is the mantra of my senior.
So, are these proceedings of PCI in controlling and preventing the misconduct anywhere effective in the course of your maybe legal practicing or for other legal practitioners? Is it effective? Does it bring a change?
No, certainly that the Bar Council proceedings are most effectively in so many cases. Even the Supreme Court took the suo motos in the lot of cases and gave the lot of directions to the Bar Council of India as well as the state bar councils. Even because the Bar Council have the power to remove your name, impose the penalty, and impose the suspension of your license for sometimes. A very famous case of R.K. Mehta versus Union of India. In this case, the Supreme Court warned the lawyers to remove the names for, I think, 5 to 6 years, even the senior lawyer.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful insights. I think that will be very helpful for us, because we are going to step in the legal profession now.
My suggestions to the young lawyers to follow the footprints of your seniors, basically, and uphold the dignity of the courtroom, and as well as the outside the courtroom as well. So Justice Abbott Perry, who gave the 7 lamps of advocacy. So here I mention the names of 7 lamps of advocacy. It is worldwide famous lamp of advocacy. First is honesty, second is courage, third is industry, fourth is wit, and fifth is eloquence, sixth is judgment, or seventh is fellowship. So every lawyer should read 7 lamps of advocacy. And my personal advice, because I have learned a lot of things from my senior R.P. Verma advocate, and I have learned from my mentor R.P. Verma and Sunita Verma ji, who was the IS officer in Haryana. Because you should dress up in the courtroom, you should polite, you should be humble, and you speak very softly with clients, with opposite lawyers, and with judges as well. And my second advice to all of you who listen this blog, that we should do meditation every day, and we should read the new books. Because when I joined in the Supreme Court in 2015, my senior Dr. Adisi Agarwala gave a lot of advice to me that time, and I improved a lot, because Adi sir gave the platform where today I stand here, because Adi sir gave me to learn that how to tackle the situation in the courtroom as well as the outside the courtroom. Because I participated in a lot of conferences, even the international conferences, national conferences. So I learned a lot of things, and generally my success mantra, because I participate in a lot of legal conferences every year. So thank you so much.